Well, hello, March Movie Madness fans. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to March Movie Analysis. I'm your host, Gladys Torkelson. Thanks for tuning in, sports movie fans. Thanks so much for all of your comments and feedback. Before we get to the day's highlights, I'd like to review a few of our most notable highlights from our fan mail. Caddyshack versus Bend It Like Beckham was a tough call. Very strange matchup of two great movies. Couldn't agree with you more there, sports movie fan. Can you get a bigger coin for the coin toss? Well, that is actually a question for our head referee, Claude Hovenstack, but please let it be known that we have shuffled that question right over to him, and he's in the middle of processing that request, and we'll get back to you with any updates. He may have a response for that later in person. You never know. Eh, Claude? Huh? Thank you for your dedication and hard work. You're very welcome. I'm having a delightful time. And lastly, I got bad gas because I ate vegetarian chili for lunch yesterday. Well, I guess I'm not exactly sure what to make of that last comment, but hopefully that fan got everything worked out. Let's go to our headlines from the day. Round 2 of March Movie Madness closed today, and again, what an exciting day it was. We will get to all of our updates shortly, but first let's discuss the most exciting moment from the day, the overtime tiebreaker match between Major League and Million Dollar Baby. Claude Hovenstack, our head March Movie Madness coin toss referee, broke the tie with what can only be described as a classic Claude coin toss. Million Dollar Baby just barely edged out Major League in a real nail-biter. Once again, the team from Cleveland is left to lick their wounds and regroup for next year. Let's review other notable scores from today. Caddyshack and Bend It Like Beckham were locked in a tight match that came down to the final votes. The soccer phenom edged out Mr. Murray and his band of goofballs by just 2 points. Number 1 seed, Remember the Titans, faced a strong challenge from White Men Can't Jump. They eventually took hold of the game in true Titan fashion, but not after a few uncertain moments. Number 2 seed, A League of Their Own, had the strongest showing of the day against Rookie of the Year, beating that tween with 91% of the vote. Are these badass ladies unstoppable? Once again, number 2 seed Space Jam looked shaky out there on the court today in their game against Love and Basketball. Although they eventually won by 15 votes, their early performance does leave fans wondering, does MJ still possess the magic he once had? Or have Bugs Bunny and the rest of the Looney Tunes squad diluted his power? We will just have to see if Jordan and Bugs can marshal their group to defeat what is sure to be a strong showing against the team from Miracle. Let's look at the other matchups we have for our Sweet 16. We have a classic baseball matchup with Field of Dreams trying to find plays that will work against the Rockford Peaches of A League of Their Own. Should be a fun one. Rocky versus Rudy, which hero will win the day? Can the Mighty Ducks prevail against the favorite of 90s era American early adolescence everywhere, Happy Gilmore? And lastly, fans will want to tune in to what might be the most mismatched face-off yet of the tournament. Can that childhood darling, The Sandlot, wear down the multiple Academy Award-winning Million Dollar Baby? She did just come off a bruising tiebreaker. Whose talent will win out? Let's take a quick look at the bracket standings. Still a lot of folks in the middle of the pack, but currently Nate Choder is ahead with 88 points. McKenna and R. Funk are close behind with 80 and 77 points respectively. Will Joseph make a surge in the next round? Will Marcos ever catch up? And how will the commissioner's bracket fare? Keep a close eye on your email tonight for links to the updated bracket and the Sweet 16 ballot, as well as any and all updates from Studio 81. So onward we go, fans and friends, to the Sweet 16. Get those votes in by this Friday, Ugh. This Friday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Oh, well, I don't know where my vote reminder was, but this Friday by 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. For myself, referee Claude Hovenstack, production assistant Dr. Kermit Shemke, and the rest of us here at Studio 81, we wish you nothing but good health and sanity until we see you again. I'm Gladys Torkelson, signing off.